we entered that trade since all the way down there yesterday, and it's 19 minutes after 10 in the AM. Better than me, but this is the thing I got. Welcome back to a brand new video. It's Wednesday, the day after a holiday in Guyana, land of many holidays, and it was a holiday here, but not anywhere else, so the market was still active. I didn't get a chance to open the camera yesterday because I was spending time with family and so on, but I did get a chance to open the charts, and I managed to find a trade. Well, the indicator managed to find a trade, and it executed a trade, and I'm currently in that trade, as you can see there on the screen. It hit full TP, most absolutely no drawdown, and instead of closing, because as you know I would have to manually update the stop loss and take profit for the positions, we enter that trade since all the way down yesterday, and it's all the way up in profit. Still closed out some losses yesterday because I was in some selling positions, but we are back up in profit above the loss that we took. So that's how it works. You do still suffer losses. It's not 100%. Not any strategy is 100%, to be honest, but wins can happen, and the idea is to keep the wins larger than the losses. So even if I close this out at TP, still be more profitable. But this is just the start. For today, if it was just me, I would already be done with the day, accepting my wins, being disciplined, or whatever the case is. But with this strategy tester or the bot itself, I am going to allow probability to play out. Now, something that I really want to get into on this video, the last video I said that I'm going to be diving into software that was developed by local Guyanese. It's similar to the strategy tester that I use, but it has a lot more features. I'm going to be breaking that down a little bit later on in the video. I'm also going to be touching on this new cryptocurrency exchange. It's an exchange and like a trading platform, everything in one, because you can trade forex pairs on there, you could trade metals, indices, all the different things, and you could obviously trade crypto and whole crypto. And for persons who are familiar with like services like Binance Earn, where a person can get to earn crypto by just storing crypto on there a lot of ways you can get your foot wet in the crypto market and in the trading space all in one platform. So I really want to dive into those two things, and I think it's really really helpful for persons that are interested in it. Of course, if it's gonna help you with your trading, if it's gonna help you grow in any way, help you learn, or just make life easier for you, just gonna bring that info and you could do with it what you will. But gonna keep monitoring this trade and possibly close before oh snap, it's 9:30 open right now, so I should be closing. There isn't any news events for right now, but I'm gonna keep monitoring the charts because anything could happen. Price could keep shooting up or it could have a complete reversal, and I don't want to leave profits on the table. So whatever decision I make, once I come back, I'll give you the updates with that, as well as start the breakdown of the strategy tester plus bot and the trading platform. So, and we are back. It's Monday, the 11th of 2026, and it's a brand new week, brand new trade. 19 minutes after 10 in the AM. So I actually took two trades since market open last night. Almost immediately once market opened, the bot executed a position that was a sell. I just rolled with it, and this morning it executed a buy. Now, I'm gonna break down the trades later on in the video. It's a completely different approach to the way I trade NAS and US 30. Goal is something completely different. If you aren't there to manage your trades and actually monitor the charts, you could get wiped out, and all your progress can just look like blue screens for nothing instead of actual change in your capital. So we can get into all of that in this video, and in this video as well we can go over some of the specs of the PC, the hardware, and I don't think there's much software components. I still little fairly new to this PC building thing. It's my first PC build, but we can go over all of the parts that I familiar with, that I choose myself and assemble myself, and what it means and so on. Just a little slight touch thing for those who are interested. And we're also going to touch on the software that was developed by Guyanese developers for Guyanese traders mostly. But if you're also interested and you're not in Guyana currently, they're looking to roll out services to persons outside of Guyana soon. But to start it, and I think it's really really great. This is like the first time something was developed for Guyanese traders, and I'm really really glad I could get to share this with you. I'm excited to share it, to be honest, because it's very useful. I see a lot of value in the tool. It could read your Telegram like trading signals and turn that into a live trade. Like it's basically a bot that trades for you, but it trades based off of whatever signals group you're in. So if you're in like a very high frequency signals group and you cannot possibly trade all those trades, if it's like 10 trades a day or whatever the case is, and you have work, you just are not going to be able to execute it the same or with as little delay as possible as a bot would. So they would be reading the charts. You can adjust your parameters and everything. We're gonna go over it in this video, but I just think it's really, really exciting to see something like that. And it's also a strategy tester, so you get to back test, you get to collect your data, you get to analyze your data, not just the charts, but your data to make whatever necessary changes. And you can also forward test in a sense with it, because applying a strategy, doing whatever tweaks will alter your results in whatever way, and you can make whatever adjustments to your strategy to make more profit moving forward. So I think that's really, really, really good. And in this video we can go over it. Oh, by the way, this is how the balance looking for today. If you like pay close attention there, you'll notice something like some of the trades are being open at the same position. So the bot is buying and selling at the same position. To this day, I still don't know how to fix that. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to work, whether it's supposed to be open and buy and sell and you supposed to manage the trade, whether it's like even if you are selling, the price will go up. So it's possible that you just either take a smaller amount of profit by holding that opposite direction until you get to your TP, or you close it immediately so you don't have to be in that drawdown and it's a mistake, or it's hedging in some way or shape or form. I don't think this is how it's supposed to work. If anybody knows about the programming and trading view and using webhooks to execute your trades with a JSON file and whatever, maybe we could connect so I could send you my JSON and you could examine it and see. You can examine it and see if maybe I made a mistake or anything, or maybe you could send me your JSON so I could try to make the necessary adjustments. But yeah, it still works. It still is making profit. I'm still making profit daily. It's just I think if the bot just wanted to execute in one direction rather than the other, I would make more. But even though some days I do lose when I don't think it's necessary for me to lose, on some days where I think it is necessary for me to take that loss, the fact that I have a position in both directions on gold, which is people who've been trading for a while, you can hear this and think it's pure skunt. And I agree. I completely agree. But because is in opposite directions, I can get a one that could save me, or I won't lose as much as I should have lost, or it's just waiting for that bigger move. And on gold, like I said, it is you can't trade it the same way you're trading currencies. You can't trade it the same way you're trading NAS and US 30. You're gonna put yourself in trouble. Each one of these instruments is moved differently, and you have to treat them differently. This is just my attempt to understand my approach in gold, or my approach to gold. So yeah, real quick, let's just jump on the charts. Let me show you the two trades that I took from market open and this morning. Oh, and by the way, last week Friday I was holding a trade that came back up to break even. I was holding that trade for a little while, and when the market opened, it just gapped in my favor and the bot added a position. So that's me counting just for this week 2 positions, but really it was 3 sells. The one from Friday when the market opened last night, and then by this morning. So if we look in the chart here, all right, so we're on the gold chart, and we'll start here on Thursday, the 7th of May, when price made a push to the downside and the bot entered the trade here. I held this trade. We went a good way up into profit, then came all the way back up to break even. I didn't actually bring my stop loss to break even. I wasn't there at the chart. So sometimes I am there, sometimes I'm not there. Sometimes it's beneficial that I am there, and other times it's not. That's just how the game goes. You cannot predict it. The best thing to do is to position yourself on the side of making money. And luckily, this price, even though we held it all the way into Friday, it eventually dropped. Sunday, we had a gap in our favor, and a little bit of consolidation. Then the bot opened another trade, and I closed both positions around like here. I'll open the charts in a second and show you all of this on the MT5 so you can see the history. But yeah, and the profit. Then this morning, the bot saw this impulsive move, and using the bot parameters, actually, what happened was the bot brought stop loss to break even and was taken out of break even here. So it actually opened two more positions, the buy and the sell. I closed the sell and just took the profits like somewhere. When we head over to MT5, we can see that sell that I entered Thursday. Let me just hover over it. It says auto trade, and you can also see losses that I took. Let me just go back a little. So I had a long that I opened after that long that we took early in the week that ended up being a loss. Here we had another loss right here, negative 33 and negative 62. I showed you guys that negative 62 balance. Then we have the long that I took on the 6th of May. See the profit 145 and so on as we go through the charts. But what I want us to focus on was this sell that we entered on Thursday and closed when the market opened, as well as the sell that we took once the market open closed. Looks a little bit higher on MT5, but we can't see it at all in MT4. So I closed this trade a little bit higher around like somewhere here, and this one around somewhere there. Let me just check back. Yeah, and this like when we're now coming back up. All right, so around there and around there. And that's how my approach to goal has been. Wow, it's raining, so excuse the fog. Anyways, now onto the part of the video where we're explaining the specs of the PC. And by the way, we're still actively monitoring the chart. So if the bot finds another trade, gonna come in, fill you in on how that's going, what the positions are, what the stop loss, take profit, entry, and all that about the positions are. And yeah, we're gonna do both, do a little PC review video as well as a trade breakdown. So stick with me. It's a little dark, but you gotta work with your bike for this review part. I ain't gonna be doing nothing too much in depth because I ain't the guy to give you the in-depth stats about this, but I can do the best I can. Starting with the monitor, it's a 1440 pixel, 180 hertz, Asus monitor. I don't think it could view 4K, but I watch 4K videos on it and it show fine, but I don't know if that was 4K. Yeah, so that's it about the monitor. Then we come over here to, before we do the controls, probably show it already. Normal, simple mouse and keyboard. So the system itself, first things first, the case is a Lee and Lee V100 case. So I get my speakers at the back down the wall, just in case you're wondering. Let me just remove this glass so we could have like a closer look. We removed the glass. You could just pass your hand all inside, and it's pretty windy. It feel like AC to be honest. But anyhow, starting with the case, this is the Lee and Lee V100. Nice ports and stuff on the outside I could plug my stuff into, and like a little space I could just put anything. I just decided to push this little action figure, the spaceman like thing. The cooling system, the fans came with the case. It's about 7 fans and one lady back there. Keep it real cool. It feel like AC in here to be honest. Yeah, this separate cooler. This is the CPU cooler. It's a thermal, right? Um, I don't know much about it. Did you see the name? Thermal, right? Yeah, good. But I don't know much about it. All of this is pretty affordable stuff to be honest. I thought it would be, hundreds of dollars or something. This case and the cooling and the CPU cooling system ain't even reach 150. The case is like $60 something. This separate set of fans was like $24 or $19 or something, and this was like $25. So it mightn't even be a full 100 yet. And you get the whole setup, and you can just get the components to put inside of it. When I bought this, it wasn't so crazy RAM prices going on and GPU prices and all that. But depending on when you're buying this and where you're buying this from, prices might be completely different. So this is not Nvidia. If you're a gamer or you've been in the PC space a little while, Nvidia might be a little more familiar, but I mostly want it for editing. Yeah, I can do some light gaming as well, but mostly want it for editing. So I got the AMD Radeon RX 9060 XT, and it's from Gigabyte. So yeah, prices on the look completely ridiculous now, but it does the job. And the CPU, I can't really take that out and show y'all, but we have a Ryzen 7 9800X3D in there. So it's pushing a steam. And for the RAM sticks, that's like under the cooling fan, I can't really oh look, this thing right there, it's two 16 gig DDL5. Is DDL or DSL or what? DSL is a supermarket thing, so it's one of them thing, 5 not 4, right? I think it's DDL or DDS or something. Is basically the difference with the speed of your RAM, is that, or the GPU. As I said, I am not the person to be like giving you a breakdown of this. You definitely could do your own research and definitely find out better than me, but this is the thing I got. CL30 16 gig RAM sticks, 16 gigabyte, two of them. And yeah, Asus B850 motherboard. Yeah, that's it. Does the job, pushing. I really like the white case, the black on white type setup. And yeah, it's very, very cool. Like the case, if anybody is looking to buy a case for their setup, I would highly, highly recommend this same Lee case. It's sleek, probably dropped from when I bought it for $60 some. So the fans that come with it is more than enough, but your separate cooling, added cooling could always be beneficial. You never can go wrong with them. And the little mirrors at the end of it make it kind of give the infinity like look or whatever they were going for. And they also got mirrors up there too. So it's a nice look, the white on black or whatever color you're going for, maybe not the RGB, but still this does the job. I tried a little bit of GTA 5 and God of War and some lighter titles. Does great at 4K and 1440p and 1080p, but the main for me is going to be editing videos at 4K, 1440p and so on. So yeah, you could let me know what you think about this in the comments. Let me know if there's any upgrades that I should potentially be looking for, any recommendations, because like I said, I'm new to this world. I don't know squat. I watch a couple well videos to learn how to put this all together before, and now that we get it up and running, it's very nice. But yeah, so that was the whole tour, I should say, of the computer. Oh, and look out for the gaming channel. Sharpening my skills right now. Ain't really got that much time play as much, but believe me, whenever I get to dedicate the hour or the 2 hour to gaming, it can be crazy. So it can be crazy. So look out for the gaming channel. Look out. Okay, so I was just editing this video and I realized that we're already at 20 minutes in length, and I said a little while ago that videos under 20 minutes perform much better than those over, so we want to keep it at a certain length. And for that, I'll cut this video here. And I know I promised to talk about the application in this video, but I think it's much better that we create a brand new video completely dedicated to discussing some things about that application, how you can sign up, how it works, and a little bit more in detail, so we can actually get to discuss the things that are important about that software, and it works out beneficial for us all in the end. So the bot didn't manage to catch any more trades for today, so the balance is still the same thing as it was earlier, still ending the day profitable, so I ain't complaining. So until then, gonna catch you in that one. If you made it this far, as usual, really appreciate it, and definitely catch you in the next one. Peace.